Hey everyone, you might remember this location from a video I uploaded the other day. I'm about midway through a run at the moment, and before this workout I did about 25 minutes of jump rope, which was a lot of fun. And now I'm going to go into a stretch that I often do called the horse stance. If you're familiar with martial arts, or if you have practiced martial arts, you will have done this move, I'm pretty sure. So you can just begin with your 2 feet together, and then you want to move your feet apart about 1.5 times shoulder width apart. So here's my shoulders. I'm going to move my feet about that distance apart, and then I'm just going to squat down. And I'm going to try to keep my back straight, my chest up. And I'm just going to hold this for about a minute. And this is absolutely fantastic for working your quads, your thighs. Also good for your hamstrings, your groin, your butt. So if you haven't done this before, don't be surprised if you find it extremely difficult. And you might only be able to do it for maybe 5 or 10 seconds. Still, that's better than nothing. If you can do this even a few seconds, a few times a week, and then gradually increase the duration at which you can hold it. It's extremely tiring. I can already feel my thighs being worked really hard at the moment. And you can just keep your hands together like that if you want, or if you want to do a Bruce Lee Kung Fu pose, or rest your hands on your knees, or just maybe cross your hands in front of your body, or maybe put them up here. So this is extremely tiring. What a background here. I can hear the trees swaying, I can hear birds chirping. I got the lake in the background. So my thighs right now are burning, they're on fire. So I'm doing this midway through a jump rope session and a run. It's gonna feel great when I run home. My legs are gonna be a little bit more tiring. It's gonna add an element of challenge. So my legs are even starting to shake a bit now. I'll come out of it. Try that, a horse stance. And another move which I do regularly throughout the day, and I've been doing it for many years, is squatting. Something I've talked about in a previous video. So throughout the day I'll just squat down into a deep squat. I have my feet flat on the ground. I have my arms resting on my knees, and I just rest like this. And sometimes I'll get a little bit lower. I'll put my arms, my elbows between my legs, and I'll even move around a little bit. I used to watch a lot of TV shows about hunter-gatherer tribes, and these people didn't have chairs. They often sat in a squat, just like this, relaxed, very comfortable. Sometimes I'll get up on my toes and I'll move from side to side like windshield wipers, or even around in types of circles. This feels so nice for the hips, opening up the hips, stretching the groin, loosening up my legs. I often do this in the morning, before workouts, after workouts, and just throughout the day. It feels absolutely fantastic to loosen up. So, as you can see here, my feet are flat on the ground. They're about shoulder width apart. My feet point out at slight angles. I'm not trying to keep my back straight, just relaxing deep into the squat. If you're new to squatting, you might find it very difficult. You might not be able to get down this low, but just gradually work on your squats. Great to begin with doing some horse stances, and maybe gradually try to do some squatting like this. It's a really comfortable stretch. Ido Portal, Conor McGregor's, one of his coaches before, one of his movement coaches, is a big proponent of regular squatting. Just move around, very comfortable. He talks about holding this pose for 30 minutes throughout an entire day, and you don't have to do it, of course, 30 minutes in one time. Just do it in increments throughout the day. Hold it maybe for 30 seconds at one time, maybe a minute at another time. Just keep doing that over throughout the day. He calls it his 30-day squat challenge. Do 30 minutes a day for 30 days. And yeah, he says it can have tremendous impact or benefits for your body, your digestive system even. And it's just something I've been doing for many, many years, even before I became familiar with the work of Ido Portal, but he's got some great content. So, absolutely fantastic.